Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine. I've had this card deck for about 3 years now, so I'm pretty familiar with it. It is a 72 card deck and it is pretty big. It's not a small deck by any means, and the card box is hard cardboard, so it's very protective of your cards. It's a pretty thick box because it is a pretty thick deck. It's not a skimpy deck at all. This is based off of the tarot decks, so it does have these certain suits, the major arcana, the minor arcana, and stuff like that. It has the suit of fire, suit of water, air, earth, but it does not have swords or cups or something like that, whereas the normal tarot deck does. The major arcana are usually archangels that are listed, and the card description. The one easy thing about this deck is that it does have descriptions on the bottom of the deck. So each deck has the name of the card, so Queen of Fire, and then a short description of what it means, the illustration, and then a pretty lengthy description at the bottom of the card, which is nice. But there's like the suits of fire, so queen or king through ace, or king, page, queen, ace, stuff like that. And then there's the airs, which usually have unicorns on them, which I'm not really sure why, but yeah, they usually have unicorns on them. And of course, the name at the top, short description on the bottom. Then there's the waters, which usually have mermaids. And the earth, which is green, usually has like fairies and stuff. This is a really nice deck. It has pretty sturdy cards, and the cards are on the larger side. They're not huge. They're not the biggest deck I own, but as far as width and height goes, they're a little under 3.5 inches wide, and they're just under 5 inches tall. So they are about medium-sized cards to larger-sized cards. The back has Archangel Michael on it, which, personal preference, he doesn't look like that to me, but he may look like that to you. So personal preference, all to each their own. The guidebook is pretty in-depth. It has the same illustration that it does on the front of the box. It is a paperback, so it's not gonna be hard to handle if you don't like hardcovers. This is not a hardcover book, this is a paperback. And it kind of goes into a description of each of the cards, has the suits of air, or the suits put together and stuff like that. It does have some spreads in here if you would like to do that. It tells you how to cleanse cards, how to shuffle them and stuff like that. And it does have, descriptions of the cards. Each description is pretty lengthy. It goes to about 2 pages on average, but the major arcana, or I think it's the minor arcana, which is, the Queen of Fire and stuff like that. They usually have situations, people, and additional meanings of the cards. So like if you're reading for someone and this card comes up and they're looking for a person, it can describe what the person is like and stuff like that, which is helpful. This is overall a really great deck for someone who's just beginning, especially if they're beginning with tarot and they don't want to do the original classic route. If you are really into working with angels, this is a really great deck for you because it is really angel based. It has a lot of angels in it, and it's just a great deck overall. The edges are rounded, or the corners are rounded, and it is gilded on the sides. It's not as shiny as it used to be because I have used this a lot. Overall, this is a really great deck for beginners or people who just really like short descriptions on the bottom of their card. But if you think this deck is for you, I will put a link to it on Amazon down below. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel and helps my videos get out to the people who are looking for videos like this. And if you feel called to, please subscribe. You will find more videos like this and more videos from me on your newsfeed. So I hope you're having a great day, and blessed be.